The benefits and risks of genetic engineering. Genetic engineering has been a topic of intense debate and discussion in recent years. On one hand, it holds immense potential to improve human life, treat diseases, and enhance food production. On the other hand, it raises significant ethical concerns and carries the risk of unintended consequences. As we continue to push the boundaries of scientific knowledge, it is crucial to carefully weigh the benefits and risks of genetic engineering. The benefits of genetic engineering. Treating genetic disorders. One of the most promising applications of genetic engineering is the ability to treat and potentially cure genetic disorders. Genetic disorders are caused by mutations or defects in an individual's DNA, and can lead to a wide range of debilitating conditions, from cystic fibrosis to Huntington's disease. Genetic engineering techniques, such as gene therapy and genome editing, hold the potential to identify and correct these genetic defects, offering hope to those suffering from these debilitating conditions. Gene therapy, for example, involves introducing genetic material into a patient's cells to replace faulty or missing genes. This can be done by using viruses to deliver the correct genetic information or by directly modifying the patient's own cells. The successful treatment of a rare genetic disorder called ADASCID, also known as bubble boy disease, is a prime example of the potential of gene therapy. By replacing the defective gene responsible for the disorder, doctors have been able to restore normal immune function in affected children, allowing them to lead healthy, productive lives. Genome editing, on the other hand, uses tools like CRISPR-Cas9 to directly modify the DNA sequence, allowing for more precise and targeted interventions. This technology has the potential to correct genetic defects at the source, potentially providing a more lasting and effective solution to genetic disorders. Researchers are actively exploring the use of genome editing to treat a variety of genetic conditions, from sickle cell disease to muscular dystrophy, enhancing agricultural productivity. Genetic engineering has also had a significant impact on the field of agriculture. By modifying the genetic makeup of crops, scientists have been able to develop plants that are more resilient, nutritious, and productive. One of the most well-known examples is the development of genetically modified, GM, crops, which have been engineered to be resistant to pests, herbicides, or environmental stresses, such as drought or frost. The adoption of GM crops has led to increased yields, reduced the use of pesticides, and helped to alleviate global food security concerns. For example, the introduction of Bt corn, which is engineered to produce a toxin that is lethal to certain pests, has allowed farmers to reduce their reliance on chemical pesticides while maintaining high yields. Similarly, the development of drought-resistant crops has helped to mitigate the impact of climate change on food production. In addition to improving crop yields, genetic engineering has also been used to enhance the nutritional value of foods. For instance, the development of golden rice, which is enriched with vitamin A, has the potential to address vitamin A deficiency, a major public health issue in many developing countries. Advancing biomedical research. Genetic engineering has also played a crucial role in advancing biomedical research. By manipulating the genetic makeup of model organisms, such as mice or zebrafish, scientists can better understand the underlying mechanisms of human diseases and develop more effective treatments. For example, the ability to create transgenic animals, which carry foreign genes, has allowed researchers to study the effects of specific gene mutations on disease development and progression. This has led to important breakthroughs in our understanding of conditions like Alzheimer's disease, cancer, and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, genetic engineering has enabled the production of a wide range of therapeutic proteins and biologics, such as insulin, growth hormones, and monoclonal antibodies, which have revolutionized the treatment of various medical conditions. The ability to produce these drugs using genetically modified cells or organisms has made them more accessible and cost-effective. The risks of genetic engineering. Unintended consequences. While the benefits of genetic engineering are substantial, there are also significant risks and potential drawbacks to consider. One of the primary concerns is the risk of unintended consequences. When we modify the genetic makeup of organisms, we are essentially tinkering with the fundamental building blocks of life. This can have far-reaching and unpredictable effects, both on the modified organism and on the broader ecosystem. For example, the introduction of genetically modified crops has raised concerns about the potential for these organisms to cross-pollinate with wild plants, leading to the spread of genetically modified traits in the environment. This could disrupt the delicate balance of natural ecosystems and have unforeseen impacts on biodiversity. Similarly, the use of gene therapy to treat human genetic disorders carries the risk of unexpected side effects. If the genetic modifications are not targeted with precision, they could have unintended effects on other genes or systems within the body, leading to unintended health consequences. Ethical concerns. Genetic engineering also raises significant ethical concerns, particularly when it comes to the potential for modifying human embryos or germline cells. Germline modifications, which can be passed down to future generations, raise the specter of designer babies and the potential for enhancing human traits beyond just treating diseases. This raises questions about the ethical boundaries of genetic engineering and the implications for human evolution and societal inequalities. There are concerns that access to these technologies could be limited to the wealthy, leading to a genetic divide and exacerbating existing disparities. Moreover, the use of genetic engineering for non-medical purposes, such as enhancing physical or cognitive abilities, raises concerns about the potential for creating a genetic elite, and the impact on societal values and norms. Regulatory challenges. The rapid pace of technological advancement in genetic engineering has also posed significant regulatory challenges. Policymakers and regulatory bodies have struggled to keep up with the rapidly evolving field, leading to a patchwork of laws and regulations that vary widely between countries and regions. This lack of consistent and comprehensive oversight has the potential to create loopholes and opportunities for misuse or unethical practices. There are concerns about the potential for genetic engineering to be used for nefarious purposes, such as the development of bioweapons or the creation of genetically modified superbugs. Additionally, the commercial interests of biotechnology companies have sometimes clashed with the public interest, leading to concerns about the transparency and accountability of genetic engineering research and applications. Conclusion: genetic engineering is a double-edged sword, with the potential to bring tremendous benefits to humanity, but also significant risks and ethical challenges. As we continue to explore the frontiers of this technology, it is crucial that we approach it with caution, diligence, and a commitment to the greater good. It is essential that we invest in rigorous research to better understand the long-term implications of genetic engineering, while also developing robust regulatory frameworks to ensure that the technology is used responsibly and ethically. This will require collaboration between scientists, policymakers, ethicists, and the broader public to navigate the complex ethical and societal questions that genetic engineering raises. Ultimately, the future of genetic engineering will depend on our ability to harness its immense potential while mitigating its risks. By striking the right balance, we can unlock the transformative power of this technology to improve human health, enhance food security, and advance scientific understanding, all while upholding our core values and principles.